Hi everyone and welcome. Let us talk about a topic that touches us all at some point. Loneliness and its complex connection to stress. I am Hiteshri Dudani, a psychotherapist and co-founder at Moon Minds. Together, let us explore the meaning of loneliness, its impact on our stress response, and finally, some evidence-based strategies to deal with it. Let's get started. What is loneliness? Loneliness isn't just about being alone. It is a feeling of isolation, a longing for connection, even when surrounded by people. Think of it like this. Just because your fridge is full doesn't mean you're not hungry. You might crave a specific connection, a sense of belonging. Psychologically, humans are wired for social interaction. From an evolutionary perspective, our survival depended on strong social bonds. Meaningful connections allow us to feel seen, understood, and a part of something bigger. When these needs aren't met, loneliness sets in. Now let us explore the link between loneliness and stress. When we feel lonely, our brain perceives it as a threat, similar to feeling physically unsafe. This triggers the stress response in our body, which is also known as the fight or flight response. When our brain perceives danger, real or imagined, like loneliness, it kicks off the stress response. Hormones like adrenaline and cortisol flood our system, increasing heart rate, perspiration, and blood pressure. This prepares the body to either confront the threat by fighting or flee the situation by flight. This response is essential for survival, but chronic loneliness can keep the stress response constantly activated, leading to tons of health problems. Research also shows loneliness's impact on brain regions associated with social reward processing and emotional regulation. Studies suggest that loneliness can decrease activity in these areas. What this means is that the parts of your brain that normally light up when you experience something positive or enjoyable during social interaction become less active. This makes it harder to find pleasure in social interactions, and you might be more likely to have negative emotions like sadness or anger. This further fuels the stress cycle, creating a negative feedback loop. The good news is that we can break the cycle. There are various evidence-based strategies to work on loneliness, and the key to those lies in prioritizing quality connection. The first and the obvious step is to nurture existing relationships. Strengthen bonds with loved ones by planning regular catch-ups, doing activities you both enjoy, or simply reaching out with a thoughtful message. Try to expand your social circle. Find common ground with others. Join a club or group focused on your interests, be it a book club, a hiking group, or a local volunteer organization. This allows you to meet people who are like-minded and build new friendships. Remember the power of small interactions. Don't underestimate the impact of everyday connections. Strike up conversations with your barista, chat with a neighbor while walking your dog, or join online communities. These small interactions can build a sense of belonging. Consider technology as a tool. While definitely not a replacement for in-person connection, online platforms can be a great way to stay connected with geographically distant loved ones or find communities with shared interests. To deal with loneliness, you can also consider getting yourself a furry friend. But keep in mind, only do that if you have the time and bandwidth to deal with them. They can be great sources of companionship and alleviate stress. Remember, meaningful connections thrive on authenticity. Sharing true feelings and experiences makes us feel more connected. Consider joining a support group or seeking therapy to develop social skills and address underlying social anxiety that might be hindering connection. Loneliness is a universal experience, but it doesn't have to define us. By understanding the psychological and neurological components, we can find ways to reconnect and deal with stress. Remember, reaching out is a strength. There are resources available online and in your community. Let's prioritize connection in our lives and build a more supportive world together. Have a good day.